health and a little wealth and a lot of love.
So let's start just with our
Bun Puzzle Battle?
Yes, with our first segment.
Yes.
Bun Puzzle Battle! In this segment, we define the industry term or definition.
And the other co-host will have to guess what it is.
Well, you know what it is?
What is it? So give me the word. What am I guessing?
Define 401k.
Oh gosh, I know technically kind of what it means to me. I mean, a 401k is what your employer kind of guides you or helps you with retirement. So you decide to put a certain amount of money down, and your employer will match that amount of money by also contributing money sometimes. But I think there are also some tax benefits from that as well. I don't know if that was the best.
What do you guys think? I guarantee people are listening that are like, oh my God, this is what it is. I will give her ding ding. Right. You hit on a few things. So a 401k, very simply put, is a retirement account that's housed by your employer. There's other forms of this. So if you work for a nonprofit, I think there's 401(b), and there's other exotic retirement accounts, things of that nature.
What's exotic? What would you say is an exotic?
I always say, I say this term a lot. When I say exotic, that means non-mainstream, because everyone knows what a 401k is. Well, most everyone knows what a 401k is.
Or at least they've heard of it.
Exactly, they heard of it. But for like 401(b) and these other, it's the same thing. It's just a retirement account that's more specialized in that. And one thing you said, so 401k is after-tax dollars. And what happens when you withdraw from a 401k when you're of age? And of age is 59 and a half, but you have to...
Why 59 and a half? Why not 59 or 60?
I don't know.
Why 59 and a half?
If you are
quite specific.
If you are a policy or regulator, please let us know why it's in a half, but it's 59 and a half.
It's quite specific.
Yes. But one thing I have realized is, as the population lives longer, it's longer and longer. In fact, I saw this whole Facebook thing.
59 3/4.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I saw this whole Facebook thing, like retirement age is going to be 76 in the near future, which honestly sucks. Could you imagine working until 76? Ugh. But you have to take minimum distributions by the time you're 72. If you don't take minimum distributions, you are taxed heavily. There's also other penalties.
What does that mean, minimum distributions?
They're called RMD, required minimum distributions. So I know what it means, but I don't know why. I can guess why, and so I am speculating when I say that. What that means is when you're 72, you're required by law to take those minimum distributions to supplement your income. This is my theory. My theory is because when you're that age, when you pass away, you honestly give to your heirs, like to your children and to your family, whoever, your friends, whoever your heirs are. Yeah. And it passes to them. And so what the government wants to do, if you do really, really well, if you have multiple income streams, multiple businesses, you can withdraw that, but it requires you to withdraw that at that age so you can start. Because the more money you have, the more compound interest you have. And when we withdraw those funds, then you are taxed.
Okay.
So that's why. So that's a little bit about a 401k. So I'm elaborating what you're saying. And do you want to know the history about a 401k?
Yeah, quite honestly, I'd like to know why is it even called a 401k? Why? Tell me a little bit more about.
Why is it called 401k?
The history.
I will give you the history. I also will tell you why it's called 401k. Let's start with why it's called 401k. Okay. And honestly, guys, this is so off topic, and this is probably not beneficial, but this is interesting for me. But the reason why it's called 401k, if you've ever done your taxes, I know you guys are TurboTax people or accountant. I say if you are a doctor listening, get an accountant. If you have real estate, get an accountant. If you have exotic investments like, you have your brokerage accounts, things like that are untraditional outside your 401k, get a tax account. If you are someone who just has a W-2, your wife has a W-2, your partner has a W-2, I'll be inclusive here. We're very inclusive on this show. You can do TurboTax. You absolutely can do TurboTax. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm digressing. So 401k is it's just an acknowledgement on the form. It's a number associated with, if you ever talk to an IRS or IRS nerd, they get really turned on about, 401 this, 5A, 2A, withholdings, not withholdings. It's just a number on a sheet. That's it. And the K bears absolutely no significance whatsoever. It's just the next letter that was there. So, for example, when we're doing Suits and Scrubs, we talk to a trademark attorney. And the trademark attorney, there's like 45 different classes of trademarks, which is absolutely so daunting. If you are interested in trademark, you should absolutely go to a trademark attorney. And the trademark that we're looking for is like 23 something, but that number is associated with that specific amount. Same thing with tax, like 401k, same thing. So yeah, that's a little bit about the name.
So basically, it doesn't really come from any specific.
No, it'd be so much cooler if it did. It'd be like 401 or something. I don't know. It would be fun. But I will say,
with a little health and a little wealth and a lot of love, that's the life that we live. Suits and Scrubs.